So, with Sora being lost in the world of Quadratum in Kingdom Hearts 4, and hopefully going to be managed to be rescued in Kingdom Hearts 4, there has been a recent article that has been released talking about a perfect main group member for Goofy and Donald. Now that Sora is missing, this article is implying of the idea of what it would be like if, when traveling the Disney worlds, with Donald and Goofy by themselves, we have Mickey. Yes, Mickey. Is implying that we should have Mickey as a playable character and the new group leader. The new leader of Donald and Goofy's group while they're rescuing Sora. Although still in development, Kingdom Hearts 4 has been keeping fans and, of course, suspicion without new information or trailers, which again, it has been pretty much a year since Kingdom Hearts 4's reveal, if you think about it. And nearly a year, again, making this a bit later of this article being released, just to let you know. To fans that Sora, the beloved protagonist, is lost in a world called Quadratum. And of course, yeah, y'all can see, right? And again, going to the next page is where it gets interesting. The end of the April 2022 trailer, the reveal trailer, also showed Donald and Goofy on their mission to search for clues related to Sora's disappearance. It's strange to see Donald and Goofy without their group leader Sora. And again, if y'all remember and remind, which I think the article also goes into, hang on. Yeah, but you remember and remind Reiko did mention in the limit cut, Reiko did mention that Donald, Goofy, and Mickey are going to every past world that Sora has been to. Every past world that Sora's gone to, but while searching for clues. To search for clues. And I'm guessing they're implying from the past games as well. Worlds from past games. Not just from the third game, but from the past games as well. Like Aladdin, for example. Going to every past world that Sora's visited, looking for clues. Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. And again, going back to the article, as the trio has been together exploring the Disney worlds throughout this Kingdom Hearts series since the beginning, right? Since the beginning of the whole franchise, Donald, Goofy, and Sora have been a trio. And it's kind of weird now with Kingdom Hearts 4, with them not being with Sora. Since they're without Sora, Donald and Goofy need another person to help them in the search. And the best candidate to be their group leader is King Mickey. Which obviously makes sense. Right? Because again, Mickey has been a supporting character throughout the Kingdom Hearts games. But in Kingdom Hearts 4 should give him more of a role. Right? More of a bigger role. Which again, Mickey, I just call him by Mickey Mouse. I know in Kingdom Hearts he's the king, but, I normally just call him by Mickey. Mickey doesn't really have so much of a whole role in the Kingdom Hearts games. Right. So, I do see where this article is going by. It will be a pretty good idea to have him as, maybe a playable character instead of Sora while searching for clues of Mickey, Donald, and Goofy going to the past worlds. You play as Mickey, and of course Donald and Goofy are still on fighting alongside you. But instead of Sora, you're playing as Mickey while searching for clues. Donald and Goofy troop. It just makes sense for Mickey to finally lead the Disney trio. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, right? It does make sense. In an adventure, as Mickey hasn't been with Donald and Goofy as much as he should throughout the series. In Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora, Donald, and Goofy were searching for Mickey throughout the games. So Kingdom Hearts 4 being the opportunity, pretty much, adventure with Mickey leading the group to find Sora. Although from the fact that Mickey is a Disney character, to be the leader, after all, Mickey's Keyblade Master who's been through many battles and adventures throughout the series. The other characters, especially the Keyblade wielders, aren't as close to Donald and Goofy as Mickey is, as the Disney boys fun in the game. Also, the other Keyblade wielders have their own missions in the search for Sora. One cutscene, again, this is where it goes into Remind. This is where it's talking about in Remind. Their own missions in the search for Sora. One cutscene from the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC already revealed that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are traveling to every of the past worlds that Sora visited for any clues. So Kingdom Hearts 4 will possibly give more value into Mickey's role. Because remember, I mentioned that before. When Rico was in Radiant Garden in Merlin's house with the Final Fantasy characters, Yuffie, not Cloud, Leon, Yuffie, Chad, on the search for Sora, trying to find some clues. Riku mentioned of the other characters too, that Donald, Goofy, and Mickey are going to go to every past world that Sora's been to, and of course talking about how Aqua and Terra and Ventus are in the realm of darkness, and the Twilight, Sion, Lee, and Roxas are studying Roxas and Sion's memories, right? Are studying their memories, so we know where. I'm guessing while searching for clues for Sora as well. I'm guessing Aqua, Van, and Terra went to the Realm of Darkness to search for clues for Sora in the Realm of Darkness. And the Twilight Gang, of course, clues in Roxas and Sion's memories. And of course, remember, the article does mention that Mickey, again, it does mention that you did actually... Remember, we did actually get to play as Mickey for one segment of the Remind DLC. Remember? Fighting against the replica Xehanorts while trying to get to that giant keyhole. It does mention that, too. So with Mickey as the Disney group later, there's potential of having Mickey as a playable character in Kingdom Hearts 4. The story could have players playing as Sora in one storyline and Mickey in another. Which I feel like if they were to do that, they would do the same. Or they would actually do that. The article does make me think that. Like one part of the story, right? One part of the story in Kingdom Hearts 4, we play as Sora. And then the other part, some parts of the story we play as Mickey with alongside Donald and Goofy. That's what I feel like is going to happen. There's going to be segments where we're switching between Mickey and Sora. Let's see. Trying to get back to where I was. Similar to how some levels in Kingdom Hearts 3 had players controlling Riku or Aqua, in the Remind DLC as well. Well, no, in the base game too. The base game too. When it came to fighting Vanitas and the land of, and when saving saving Van, not Venatus, saving Van in the land of departure, and of course Reiko in the realm of darkness, while fighting those demon tides. So yeah, it's not out of context that we would have Mickey as a playable character, right? Because again, it does mention how we did play as Riku and Aqua in the base game. Not just the DLC, but the base game too. The regular story. And of course, Roxas and Remind. Kingdom Hearts 4 wouldn't be the first time Mickey would be a playable character, as Mickey was playable for some boss battles in Kingdom Hearts 2, remember, as help. Also in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC, where Mickey, of course, like I mentioned before, where you're going to the giant keyhole and having to fight against those armored Xehanorts. Having Mickey as a playable character would give the Kingdom Hearts 4 story more breathing room, as Sora will, of course, be exploring a different world, Quadratum, and meeting new characters. Having Mickey, Donald, and Goofy traveling across different worlds, especially Disney and Pixar related worlds, should have players after some events in Sora's story, the Disney trio to get into fun misadventures on their search, and with Mickey as their leader, Donald and Goofy should have nothing to worry about. So, like I said, this article I like this article. I like what it's going with there. And it does make sense too, having Mickey as a playable character. I don't know if people ever talked about something like this before, and also talking about how one part of the story would play as Mickey, and then the other part of the story in Kingdom Hearts 4, we are with Sora and Quadratum. That actually makes sense. And again, it does make sense that with the few, remember, we're getting just a few Disney worlds this time around in Kingdom Hearts 4. It was confirmed that we are getting not a whole lot of Disney worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4, but we're still getting some, just not a whole lot as the past games. Who knows what a few would mean for numbers. But having Donald, Goofy, and Mickey be the new trio while searching for Sora does make sense. Again, I do hope we get something really, really soon. More information soon. I know we can't get a whole lot of information until Missing Link is released, because again, Missing Link has to come out before Kingdom Hearts 4, but I do hope we get something. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one.